Hey, I'm Stephen Ewashkiw from Adventure Yoga. Thanks for joining me for this class. This is about a 28-minute beginner's or basic yoga flow. It's a Vinyasa class to help you let go of whatever you're dealing with right now and reflect on yourself. Draw it in and notice where you are and who you are and think about what you know. If that sounds good, unroll your mat and I'll meet you there in just a few seconds. Please join me in a comfortable seat and sit up tall. Usually when I'm creating these classes, I don't really focus on current events because you could be watching this at any time in the year. However, I'm aware that this class is going to be going live on my YouTube channel just in time for American Thanksgiving. And the theme for class today is very appropriate for that gathering of families all over America. Our theme comes from Ram Dass. If you think you're enlightened, go spend a week with your family. That's going to be our theme today. Please come into child's pose. Take your knees wide. Place your feet flat. Slide your big toes together to touch. Sit on your heels and fold forward. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Bring your forehead to the ground and take a couple of breaths here. Then come up to all fours. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Tuck your toes and come up into downward facing dog. This is a basics class, so I really recommend you do down dog with bent knees to start off your practice. Push through your hands, stretch through your shoulders. This idea of if you think you're enlightened, spend a week with your family, it's really a reminder that we all have work to do. Straighten one leg, stretch back through that heel and down on the straight leg. Stretch your calf on the straight leg. There are lots of fantastic characters that we get to embody in our yoga practice. Change sides, so bend the straight leg and straighten the bent leg. One of the great things about the characters in the Hindu tradition is that they are all flawed. As much as we might think of them as enlightened beings, they're there to remind us that as close as we get to knowing ourselves fully, bend both knees, look forward, and walk forward. There's always work to be done. And there's always something to be learned from listening to others. Come up onto your fingertips for Ardha Uttanasana. Straighten your arms, stretch your spine. Keep touching the ground, so if you need to bend your knees, do. And then fold forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Straighten your arms, lift your chest again, half forward fold, and fold deeply over your legs. Again, keep touching the ground, so bend your knees if you need to, so that you can. Place your hands on your waist and stand up. Stretch your arms down at your sides, look forward, Tadasana. Especially when we gather with people that we're sort of forced into relationships with, aka family. Stretch your arms up overhead, Urdhva Hastasana, and push down through your feet, stretch up through your fingers. It can be easy to close ourselves off and to sort of push up against the ideas that these people who we may not be that close to, or we may be close to and disagree with, those ideas that they have that don't fit with our ideas. Fold forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. And again, half forward fold, Ardha Uttanasana. Step it back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, push through your hands, move your belly away from the ground. Don't lift your hips, move your belly up into your body. You can stay here in plank pose, Or if you'd like to modify, bring your knees to the ground for knees down, plank pose. And then everybody bend your elbows, point your elbows back rather than out to the sides. Work to lower your body at an even rate. For Chaturanga, shoulders as high as your elbows. All you've got to do is your best. And then lower your hips to the ground, untuck your toes, lift your chest for Cobra. Push your toes down, look forward, move your shoulders down. Bhujangasana, Cobra. Tuck your toes and lift it up and back, downward facing dog. I'm going to do it with bent knees, my down dog. You can choose here. If you feel like, oh no, I'm going to do straight legs now, Stephen, cool. You do that. Push through your hands, lift up through your hips, and look forward. Everybody bend your knees, and then walk forward. Come up onto your fingertips, straighten your arms, lift your chest, stretch your spine, and fold forward. Uttanasana. Push down through your feet, stand up, and reach up. Urdhva Hastasana. Bring your arms down to your sides. Tadasana. We'll do another one of these sequences. Surya Namaskar A. Stretch your arms up, inhale, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your chest, stretch your spine. Exhale, step it back to plank pose and choose knees up or knees down. Inhale here, push through your hands and bend your elbows lower into Chaturanga. Exhale. Cobra. Bring your waist down, feet flat, curl your chest up. And tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bend your knees. Exhale, look forward and walk to the top of your mat. Come to your fingertips, lift your torso, straighten your arms, and exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, and stand up and reach up. Urdhva Hastasana. Bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Steady your breath. I'm not going to dwell on this idea too much today of the possibility of fighting with family, of being tested by family, but it is an idea that comes up again and again in life. And this quote from Ram Dass, if you think you're enlightened, go stay with your family for a week. It's actually encouraging you to let go of this idea that you know everything, that you are this enlightened being, that you have nothing to learn. It's saying, be open to learning. Bring your left leg up, lift your knee up, bend your right knee, eagle pose. Wrap your left leg over your right and hook your foot behind your calf if you can. Take your left arm underneath your right arm and wrap your wrists if you can. Eagle pose is called Garudasana. And Garuda is one of those enlightened beings in the Hindu tradition. He's the eagle god. But he is fallible. He's not perfect. Tree pose. Unwrap your arms, unwrap your legs, and bring your left leg up onto the inside of your right leg. Come above or below your knee. Bring your hands to your heart, or stretch your arms up overhead. Draw in, so push down through your right foot and draw your right leg up into your body. Push with your left foot into your right leg and draw from your left knee into your body. The idea is to reflect, to look at yourself and notice that there is always more to learn. If you think you're enlightened, you're probably not. Bend into your right knee. We're going to step back into a high lunge, crescent lunge. Step your left leg back, stretch your arms up. All you have to do is your best to get there, and we'll meet here. Crescent lunge, or Ashta Chandrasana. And bring your hands to your heart. Stretch up through your spine. Draw energy from your feet up into your hips. Stretch up through your spine. And then, whoa, twist to the right. And your twist can be a little bit testing, like that was for me. Tested me, challenged me, made me question whether I could even do a twisted lunge. That's what this is about. If you think you're perfect, look again. Stretch long through your spine. To help with that, pull back with your right foot, pull forward with your left foot so you get more strength inside. And now we're going to go into Warrior Two. So turn your left heel to the right and down. Lift your torso up, untwist your body, and stretch your arms out. Warrior Two. Or Virabhadrasana. Virabhadra is another one of those great heroes in the Indian stories. He was the leader of Shiva's army, but he came from within Shiva. All of these characters, they're really one character, you. With all their flaws, and with all that makes them so powerful. Downward facing dog, bring your hands down to the ground, and step it back, down dog. And then look at your right foot, turn your right heel over to the right, until the outer edge of your right foot comes down to the ground. Push the baby toe side of your right foot into the ground, slide your left foot forward, and place it flat on the ground in front of your hips. Bring your left hand onto your waist and look up. This is Vashisthasana. This is what I call the kickstand option. You can stay here or bring your left foot onto your right foot. It's more challenging. Squeeze your legs together if you're there. And if you'd like to go a little further, stretch your left arm up. Vashisthasana is named after Vashistha, who's one of the great sages, or like holy thinkers. Again, just like all the characters, may be enlightened, but always on the journey to discover more. Not being closed off and thinking that Vashistha is always right. Vashistha was open to discoveries, to challenges to his knowledge. Plank pose. Bring your left hand down. Plank. Inhale. Push through your hands. Draw energy from your hands and feet up into your body. And then bend your elbows. You can always bring your knees to the ground here for support. Chaturanga Dandasana. Bring your pelvis down, feet flat. Cobra. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, and with your breath out, walk or float if you're ready to play with the jump. Come to your fingertips. Inhale. Ardha Uttanasana. Half forward fold. Exhale. Fold forward. Push down through your feet and stand up and reach up. Inhale. Exhale your arms to your sides. So when we do this sequence on the other side, if you fall, if it challenges you, that's the idea. If you think you know these poses, they're here to remind you there's always more. Lift your right knee up, bend your left knee a little. Wrap your right leg over your left. If you can hook your foot, do. Take your right arm underneath your left. If you can wrap your wrists, do. Garudasana, eagle pose. Imagine being able to fly through the air like the eagle. Tree pose, under your arms. Bring your right leg up inside your left. Bring your hands to your heart, or stretch your arms up and overhead. Now, with eagle pose, it demands that we draw in. With tree pose, though, Vrikshasana, it really stretches out. So create that action of drawing into yourself so that you can look in on yourself. Push your right foot into your left leg, draw your right knee up and into your hip. Push down with your left foot, draw up and into your left side of your hip. Draw from your fingers down into your shoulders and stretch up through your spine. Crescent lunge. Bend into your left knee, step your right leg back and stretch it up. Bend your left knee over your left ankle. And from your feet, push down and draw up and into your hips so you can reach up into your body, into your mind, where you can know yourself more. Bring your hands to your heart. Twisted lunge. Wait, stretch up, then twist. It's easy to get stuck in this idea that our way is the right way. And I speak definitely from experience with this. And it's hard to be open to other ideas, to listen to other points of view, when we've already made up our mind about our point of view. To be enlightened is to be open, to be full of possibility and light. Warrior 2 is next. Bring your right heel down. Stretch your arms out. Open up your body to the right. Bend into your left knee. Stretch your arms out. Like tree pose. This is a lot of reaching out. But I want you to embody this idea of contemplating your enlightenment, your ideas of what you know. So draw in from your feet, draw in from your fingers, so you can draw up and into your body, into your heart, and into your mind. Warrior 2. Downward facing dog. Bring your hands down, lift your right heel, step it back, down dog. Now we're going to go into Vasishtha's pose to the left. So look back at your left heel. Move your left heel over to the left. Roll on your feet until you bring the outer edge of your left foot down. Slide your right foot forward till it's in front of your hips. Push your right foot flat. Bring your right hand onto your waist and look up. You can stay here or take it up a notch and bring your right foot onto your left. And if you want, wherever you are, you have the option to stretch your right arm up. Stretch long through your spine, but draw from your fingertips into your body. Draw from your feet up and into your body. Plank pose. Push through your hands, bend your elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana. Remember, you can always bring your knees down here. Cobra. Hips down, feet flat, curl up, and down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward and float or walk to the top of your mat. Come to your fingertips. Inhale. And fold. Exhale. Stand up and reach up. Inhale. Bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Now we're going to be challenged to hold it together while the work is testing us, is pushing us, is poking us, like might happen around the Thanksgiving dinner table. Garudasana. Lift your left leg, wrap it around your right. Take your left arm under your right. Inhale here. Tree pose. Exhale. Inhale here. Crescent lunge. Exhale. Inhale here. Bring your hands to your heart. Twisted lunge. Exhale. Inhale here. Stretch long through your spine. Warrior 2. Exhale. Inhale here. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Vashisthasana. Inhale, roll to your right foot, slide your left foot forward, and exhale here, or stack your feet. Inhale, plank pose. Choose knees up or down, and exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here, and exhale. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Bend your knees, exhale, look forward and walk or float to the top of your mat. Turn your fingertips, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, and exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Stand up, reach up, inhale. Bring your arms to your sides, Tadasana. Exhale. Other side, lift your right leg, wrap it over your left, take your right arm under your left. Inhale, Garudasana. Exhale. Inhale, set it up for tree. Now we change the breath just to see what that's like. And exhale, tree. Inhale, step your right leg back, crescent lunge, exhale. Set up for twisted lunge. Inhale, and twist. Exhale. Warrior 2. Inhale, and hold it. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Exhale. Vashisthasana to the left. Inhale, slide your right foot forward. Stay here or stack your feet. Exhale. Inhale, plank. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees forward and make your way forward. Fingertips. Inhale. Lift your chest. Exhale. Fold. Stand up and reach up. Inhale. Bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Exhale. Turn to face the long edge of your mat. And step your feet wide, but not as wide as really wide. Then turn your left foot out, left heel in. Turn your right foot out, right heel in. Now, I'm going to attempt this with my feet turned out really wide. So not quite turned out 90 degrees, but pretty close to that. That's deep. It's a deep external rotation of the hip. You can also do it at about a 45-degree angle, or pretty close to straight, but at least have your feet in line with your knees. That's a good goal. So if your knees are turned out this much, have your feet following the same direction. If you can keep turning your legs out, turn your feet with your legs without following. And then bend your knees, bring your arms up at your sides, and for fun, touch your thumbs to your index finger knuckles, index finger nails, as those are called. Goddess pose. Utkata Konasana. Utkata like Utkatasana or chair pose, so it means fierce. Angle pose or goddess pose. Right? The goddesses might be enlightened, but just like you, they're not perfect and they have more to learn. Stretch down through your tailbone, lift up through your chest. Sit deeper and smile. Sitting with your family for a week might be hard. Yoga can push us even more. Sit deeper. We're almost done. Straighten your legs, bring your arms to your sides, and sit down. Stretch your legs out, and lie down. Just a couple more poses. Bring your right knee in, hold your right knee with your left hand, place your right hand on the ground, and twist your right knee over to the left, and look to the right. Parivrtta Supta Padangusthasana. Slow your breath down. to center. Stretch your right leg straight. Bend your left knee. Hold outside your left knee with your right hand. Slide your left hand over to the left a little, and twist to the right. It can help to look to the left, just gives you a little more twist and a little more stability. I hope this class has given you a little break, a little chance to just be with yourself and to reflect on what it is that you believe, what it means to be open to hearing others, to be open to others' ideas, and to recognize that their beliefs might be just as strong and just as valid as yours. As a Buddhist friend said to me once, what is right and what is wrong? Come back to center. Bend your right knee. Bring both knees into your chest and give yourself a little loving hug. Lift your head. Bring your shoulders off the ground. Bring your forehead towards your knees towards your forehead. Relax your feet. Give yourself some love. We'll do a short Shavasana. Stretch your legs out. Separate your feet a little, and then turn your legs out and relax. Turn your palms up and relax. Close your eyes and relax. When you need a short break, it's a chance to go inside and do a little work for yourself, on yourself. Know that this class is always here for you. You can come back to it again and again. Deepen your breath. Move your fingers a little. Move your toes a little. Stretch through your arms and your legs as you like. And bend your knees. Turn onto your side. Press yourself up to seated. And come back to the seated position. And sit up tall. Look down at the ground or close your eyes. The people who challenge you have something to teach you. There's great value, though, in stepping back from those challenges for a moment of reflection. Because challenges can turn into arguments quite easily. Know that just as they are challenging you, you are almost certainly challenging them as well. Who is the enlightened one? If you think you're enlightened, go spend a week with your family. Thank you so much for practicing today. Namaste. I hope this class helped you just step out of your head and step out of whatever you're dealing with right now and have some time for you. If you'd like some more time for you in the next couple days, there's a class of mine that you can click on and add to your watch later list. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please do. Just click on my picture right over there to subscribe. Thanks, OMies. Have a great day.